Thank you, Aman. Maybe the next is Paul. Paul, you can be able to introduce yourself, let your peers know you, and yeah, we move to Angelo. Ciao. After. Is Paul with us? I think Paul is not with us. Let's move to Angelo. Angelo, it's your turn to introduce yourself. Is Angelo around? Angelo, ciao.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Brother Deng, for organizing this section for us at least to know each other and also to know the relevant question. Okay, I will go straight to by introducing myself. I'm by the name Angelo Chao Garangor. I am a South Sudanese by nationality, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy also to attend this section. And also, I want to see the relevant questions that might be asked tomorrow on and other things also, so that at least we shall be prepared. And I appreciate your report, Brother Deng, of taking your time, and at least you managed to bring us together and at least guide us through. So I think I would like to stop there and thank you.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. We are here for one another, and that is it. And then I do believe that my success alone cannot make South Sudan great. And if you are here also and you are able to succeed, then we will meet and we will meet the country that we want, which is South Sudan, where all of us will be transformed, and yeah, you will create changes. I really appreciate you. Maybe we can go to Paul, Jan, if Paul is now around, and maybe and we start because other guys will reach us on the way. Are we together, Paul? If maybe you are able to hear me, then you can be able to introduce yourself so that your colleague can be able to know you. All right, I think Paul is not with us. Maybe the network, or maybe I don't know. But I will just take you guys through why we had this session with you, and I'm happy also some of you now. You guys have get to know me as your brother who is in this university that you guys are coming to. And I think success start like the way you guys have been pre-selected. That's how the success start. And the time when we were given the scholarship, it started like that. We were pre-selected like you, and then we were able to come. And maybe to begin with what you guys need to know as a pre-selected student, and I think it's only tomorrow. There's no like another day that you guys could be wasting. It is only tomorrow for you guys to start the interview. And as I will be sharing my screen, I will just take you through few tips about the interview. So I will take you guys through the tips of interview, that what you can be able to do to maybe to do the good interview, and what can you do as someone who is maybe doing an interview, either a job interview or a scholarship interview. And also I would relate it to the recent interview that you guys are going to be doing, which is the Mastercard Foundation interview. And as someone who has also through it, I will make sure to share my experience and how it was to me during the time I was selected. So maybe I will share my screen a little bit so that you guys can be able to see. Can you guys see my screen? If you guys are able to see my screen, then you can just...
Yes, I see.
You can see, right?
Yeah, for me, I'm seeing it.
Great. I think if you are able to see, then others are seeing it. Okay, maybe we start with what we do at Africa Learning Link. Africa Learning Link is a platform that was created by me, and our mission was to support the students like you who are applying for the scholarship, who are looking for internship, students who are looking on how they can navigate, online things, maybe online learning and other things. So, and I'm really happy to be with you guys because it is an honor and privilege to be with you today and to take you through what you guys are going to meet tomorrow. And yeah, I wish you can mute. Great, thank you. So I'm going to take you guys through what you guys are going to meet tomorrow, and I'll also tell you about the values of Mastercard because Mastercard has the values. Because across all the universities, the values of Mastercard are the same. And when you're going through the interview of the Mastercard, almost the interviews are almost similar because they are attached to the values of the Mastercard. And this platform is meant for you, and it was meant by one of you. And that's why I spend the night trying to take you guys through what you guys are going to expect from tomorrow interview, and maybe taking you through the interview. So, are you guys seeing my screen? If you guys are able to see my screen, then I appreciate it. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, you can see it.
You can
see it. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Maybe you can mute. You guys can mute, and I'm going to start step by step. As maybe someone who is going to do the interview tomorrow, we are happy, and we are really, really happy for you to reach the stage that you have reached today. And yes, the stage is not easy to reach because many of you, actually, they have applied for this opportunity, but they were not selected, right? And today you were selected, which brings us to the decision of today of taking you through one by one step what you can be able to do, and as someone who is going to do interview, what are the things that are required for you to be in the interview. So excuse me for that. Let me admit that some guys coming. Yeah, Kanzinga, Adri, you are highly welcome. You have already started. You already get us already started. Maybe you can introduce yourself, and then I continue, so that they can be able to know you.
Okay, thank you so much, dear Deng. I'm Adri Kanziga, currently student at the University of Rwanda and the proud Mastercard Foundation scholar. So I'm very happy to be with you to go through this session regarding about how the tips or whatever that can help you to secure the scholarship while being interviewed. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Adri. Okay, Adri is a Mastercard scholar, and she's a Rwandan, and she's at University of Rwanda, and she's doing accounting. So I invited her to come and also help you guys be able to hear from her, maybe from her past experience. Then you guys can be able to relate. Maybe moving forward, as I said, you guys, what you're going to get, these are the steps you're going to follow. And seeing that these are the steps you're going to follow, you need to follow me keenly so that you cannot be left behind, because it's very important for you to know what you're going to do. First of all, you need to do the research tonight because you are only left with tonight. Then tomorrow you're going to the interview. What do I mean with the research? University of Rwanda is a university that is established some years ago, and they do have the website. I think if you can be able to search in your phone, University of Rwanda, you can be able to get it. The website is there. So as someone who is going tomorrow for the interview, make sure you do the research. What do I mean with the research? Get to understand University of Rwanda, because you're going to be asked why you choose University of Rwanda. There are a lot of universities in Africa and in the world. That question will come. Even though if the question cannot come, you need to know it. Why did you choose University of Rwanda? And how did your course that you have been given relate with the university that you have chosen? Are we guys together? I need to go slowly. Maybe one person can unmute and say yes, because now I'm on the presentation mode. I cannot be able to see. We're
Yes.
together. Good.
Yeah.
Good. So tonight, what I want you guys to do, you have to go to the University of Rwanda website. Get to know about the mission of University of Rwanda. Get to know about the values. Get to know about the vision. You need to do that tonight, so that when they're asking you about University of Rwanda, you will not be able to, confuse on what to say. You will be able to know what to say in the interview. That is about the research. Also make the research about Mastercard Foundation. They also have the website, and they have the values. And one of the values of Mastercard is giving back. And in the interview, that question doesn't miss. When they will ask you, ask someone who was maybe in certain refugee camp, or maybe an IDP camps, or any other place you were being selected. What have you ever done in your past, maybe wherever you were? What have you ever done? So that question needs you to talk about the past experience that you have been doing. Let's take, for example, if you are someone who was in a refugee camp and you were doing some community activities, maybe you were doing, maybe you were mentoring youth, you need to talk about that. Maybe if you were someone who was having some agricultural projects that you guys were doing in that camp, you need to talk about that. If you guys maybe were having some work, maybe like those organizations like LWF, Lutheran World Federation, they do some work like cleanings, in camps and also IDP places. Make sure you talk about that. If you are maybe a community, maybe you are a leader, youth leader in a community. Make sure when you are asked about what you did in your community, talk about it, because they are very important. As one of the value of Mastercard, you need to give back. And they also ask you that question to know, when you are given the scholarship, what are you going to do with that scholarship? They need to see whether you are someone who was able to do something before you are going to join the university. So make sure you do that when you are maybe doing your research. Get to know about the values of Mastercard, and one of them is giving back, and it's very important. And again, you need to be someone who is good at communication. Even though you are not good at communication, I can say, they will bring me to the second point. Practice the questions. Practice the question, because you will be asked to introduce yourself, because no one knows about you. It is you to introduce yourself so that they can get to know you. So maybe, like, for example, I'm Deng. I will start by my name. I'm Deng Mayan Deng. I'm from South Sudan, and maybe I study at University of Rwanda doing BIT, and I also maybe have some other things that I do. Maybe I'm the leader of this. All those things that you have been doing, say them, because they don't know about you. Except when you explain yourself, that's when they will know you. And as I say, practice. Make sure you practice, because you see now most of the people who are good communicators, some of them, they were not good. They have to use the mirror to communicate. They use mirrors they just put mirror in their room, and you will come and sit on the mirror. You talk alone, so that you can boost that confidence. Because tomorrow you will be turning your video camera on. They will be watching at you, all of them, and you have to talk confidently, looking at their eyes. Because as someone who is doing interview, make sure you look at someone's eyes. Don't look down. Don't look like as if you're a child. Make sure you look at the eyes, and then you also listen attentively. Because there's an interview I did, guys. Let me just share the scenario. And that interview, I did it with a Chessy, and I was not attentive. I was asked question. I did not get the question. So I was not able to answer the question like the way they expect, because I did not get what to say. So what I want you guys to do is that tomorrow, make sure you get where the internet, I do know that some of you guys are in a location where the internet is bad, but it's not your fault, but try your best, because this one is going to be the best journey to start. And I know later when some of you get this scholarship, you will like it, and you will even be proud of yourself. So make sure you try your best to get where there's a good internet connection, so that you cannot be interrupted, can be able to hear clearly what the They're asking you, the interviewer is asking you, okay? Can we mute please? Because I'm hearing some noise. So I want you guys to have some good internet connection. And then, can we mute? I don't know that. Can we mute please? Can we? Okay. So that is how we are going to be going. So you need also to dress. Don't say that it is online. Make sure you dress in a way that someone can be able to see you. You're someone who is smart, and you deserve that thing, because sometimes the way you dress can create some impression before you talk even. Someone can trust what you're going to say based on what you have put on. Yes? So dress tomorrow well. Don't think that it's going to be online. Yes, it's online. Like some of you now, you are seeing me. But you have to dress so that when you are sitting in front of someone, they will know that this one is presentable and can be able to do something. So that is one thing that you guys need also to do. When you are practicing, I don't mean that you only practice the question, because you don't know what they can ask you. But they must ask about yourself. You need to know about yourself. You cannot, if you don't know about yourself, it is very hard for someone who is going to ask you the question, because most of the questions come out of what you're going to say. So make sure you practice on how you can be able to communicate. And again, as I say, you dress appropriately. You have to put on good clothes. It's not like you can put on the clothes and then your camera will be on. They will be able to see you. Again, you have to arrive on time, because it's going to be a Zoom, and if you miss, it's going to be hard for you. And missing even a minute can let you to lose the opportunity. Make sure you arrive on time because I know with technology, sometimes you may think that 10 minutes is enough, but you came and maybe faced some technical issues, which means you need to come in advance so that you can fix everything. If there's a technical issue, you need to fix it before the time. Then coming at the last minute, and maybe you wanted to connect to the Zoom, and then you will be facing challenges on the internet, or maybe it's something that is not good. So make sure you arrive on time and set your computer or your phone so that you can be active. Again, you need to engage actively. As I said before, maintain eye contacts and also listen actively. Make sure you do that, because when you don't listen, you will not know what to answer. And you don't repeat questions. As I said, like the example that I give, when I did not have the question well, I say, can you repeat, pardon, can you pardon me? No one pardon me, guys, to be honest to you. No one will pardon you. So if you did not get something well, get to know that they will not pardon you. It's done like that. So make sure you are active and listen attentively so that you can be able to get everything. Then you will be able to respond well. But if you don't get something and you will give a weird answer, and that one can make you not to qualify. Another thing that I can say, you need to do a follow-up. Okay? Like maybe you can send a thing, you can maybe thank you note, to maybe to an email that maybe come to you, because as someone who is, it has to be also appreciative. And what I know, they will also ask you a document that you have, because you will talk about your past experience. Maybe you were a youth leader, maybe you were engaging in some activities, but they will ask you about the certificate, right? So make sure you know how to send the email, because after your interview, they will tell you, have this email, you have to have some pen and then notebook. When you are given an email, write it down maybe in that notebook. Later on, you will use that email to send a document that you have, your certificate of secondary education, maybe your other documents, supporting document, maybe like the leaderships, other activities you have engaged in. Because you cannot just say, in my community I was able to do this, and there's no proof. No one will listen to you. So make sure you prepare yourself tonight. Look for all the documents that you have been awarded. Those documents that you have been awarded with, so that you can be able to share with them in that email that they're going to give you. Don't come without a book and a pen, because there's some good points that you can be able to note so that you cannot forget. Because sometimes we don't trust only our brain, right? We need also to write something down. So make sure you have your pen and note something that you think are important that you are going to reply to, or thing that you're going to do later after the interview. And I've experienced that, and I'm also telling you guys, don't misuse that opportunity. Because I know if you miss the email that you're going to use for sending your document, it will be hard for you to send it, maybe to get that email. Unless maybe you ask your colleague, if maybe you guys have the number with each other, but make sure you have that pen and book so that you can write the email down and you use the letter to send your document. I think that is about the step about how you can be able to do interview in a good way, either a job interview or a scholarship interview. And for the tomorrow scholarship interview, guys, I'm telling you, some of you don't take it like something like a joke. Take it seriously and take it as something big. And because I know when you get it, you will know the importance of it and you will just appreciate it. So now I can maybe give my my teammate Adri some time also to give some things to you guys so that you can be able to know based on our experience. Then we will also allow you guys later to ask us some questions that you think we can be able to help you on. And then maybe we call it a night as you guys will be preparing. But don't forget to do research tonight on the website of University of Rwanda and then Mastercard Foundation. Thank you.
Okay.
And you're welcome.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me all?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, maybe my things about the interview will be different because I'm a local. I applied as a local. But I do have a big package that I can share with you guys about what really Mastercard Foundation Scholars Program are looking for while interviewing the applicants. So there are so many things, but I wanted to focus on 5 attributes that the MCF are looking for while interviewing the scholars. The first one is academic excellence, but I'm not going to spend so much time about this because your performance has already spoken for you because you are already preselected. So the second thing is leadership potential. As Deng have said, you need to show how you have demonstrated leadership abilities. Maybe it may be through your past leadership roles or community engagement or even within your own home. But if you didn't take any leadership roles, please make sure that you show them that you have a potential of leadership skills so that they can also select you. The third one is community engagement. Guys, to be a Mastercard Foundation scholar, it's not only about studying. You are also a change maker. So that's why you have to think about the challenges maybe you have faced and how you were resilient and how you are working to ensure others don't go through the same struggles. And during the interview, they may ask you, can you share with us the challenges that you have met? Maybe. And then you can share those challenges. And then after, they may ask you, what are you working so that others will not go through the same struggles. So be aware of this and think about what you can share about being committed to the community engagement or bringing the social impact. The fourth one I can say is self-awareness. You guys, everyone have a different story, have a different journey. So during the interview, they may ask you your background, the challenges, or even education barriers that you have faced. And even I think that during the application, they have asked you, your background, your challenges, whatever. Make sure that what you have wrote while applying for the scholarship, it will be the same with what you will be talking, because they also check if you didn't lie anywhere or whatever. So make sure that what you have wrote, maybe as a challenges, as whatever, your life story, it will be much as the same what you will be talking during the interview. So the 5 attribute that they are looking for is also a unique perspective. The program of Mastercard Foundation is not only about academic achievement, it's also about your commitment to community and your vision for impact. As Dan said, the core value of Mastercard Foundation is being committed to give back. Okay, what are you working to give back to the communities? What ideas that do you have that aims to make a positive impact in someone's life? So make sure that you share what you have accomplished, who you really are, and the ideas that you have for making the world a better place. So if you really work on this, your leadership roles or leadership potential, the community engagement, and the challenges that you have faced, whatever, and be able to share and make sure it's the same or comply with what you have already spoken during applying the scholarship, I'm sure that you will secure the scholarship. So, dear guys, as you join into your interview, keep these values in mind and remember that not just selecting scholars, they are selecting the leaders who will transform their communities. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Adri, and I really appreciate your work. That's why I invite you. It also helped me in guiding my brothers who are international students in how they can be able to navigate the tomorrow interview. I really appreciate your work, and they were really impactful, and they were also important to them. That's good. And maybe now I can maybe repeat my